Test, test, 1 2 1 2 test, 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 1 2 1 2 test, test, test. Test, 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 1 2 1 2 test, test, test. Test, test, test.
Is a vital program for low-income communities, and losing it could put further strain on many families.
So we have live team coverage on the potential risks. Christopher Salas is in Washington, where a food drive is helping feed people. Gulston Dart is looking at which counties in California most rely on these benefits. But we begin with Maricela de la Cruz with how UC Davis is prepping to help its students.
Curtis, they're already receiving more donations, and the university is getting ready to host 2 emergency food distributions next week here on campus. We know that there's around 6,000 students throughout Yolo County that rely on CalFresh benefits, and a good chunk of those are believed to be here at UC Davis. Now, with the disruption to CalFresh benefits in November, colleges and universities are prepping. They're increasing their resources as much as they can. And here at UC Davis, they are working very closely with the YOLO Food Bank to host those emergency food distributions, because at least 40% of all CalFresh recipients in Yolo County also depend on other food banks. Today, we heard from one student who frequents the food pantry here at UC Davis, and also a student who manages a program that helps students facing food insecurity.
For me, it's kind of worrisome, especially because we don't know when we're going to get those resources back. And so as someone, again, who's low income, it is very concerning.
We immediately started listing resources such as Aggie East, which is pay what you can, including $0 is donation based. And as well as there is Aggie Fresh, which is for students who are not eligible for CalFresh. And then we also have satellite pantries, which we have 10 different locations on campus.
Across the state, more than 300,000 students in higher education already depend on CalFresh benefits. And coming up at 6 o'clock, we're going to hear more from some of these students. We're live at UC Davis. Maricela de la Cruz, KCRA 3 News.
This is a lot of students. Is the university positive, Maricela, that they'll be able to meet demand?
Yeah, Lisa, they are having increasing a lot of their resources throughout the campus with their food lockers, with meals that are already prepped, in which people can get at no cost here, especially for students. But what we're hearing is that they're not sure if they're going to be able to meet the demand, even with assistance from the YOLO Food Bank. So we'll just have to wait and see what happens next week with those food distributions. Of course, we'll stay on top of this.
Yeah, all right, thank you. And losing funding for CalFresh benefits would impact millions across the state.
Our Hearst data team has been looking into which counties would be impacted the most. KCRA 3's Gulston Dart joins us with a closer look at the numbers. Gulston.
Well, here's one for starters, guys. 5.5 million Californians